It has taken me, what, a week?
Oh, no. I don't think it's taken that long.
Oh, I think it has.
There you go. Thank you,
Uh,
everybody, for joining. Thank you, everybody, for
oh,
joining. My name is
no
Miss
special
Lynette.
guest.
We are here to talk about all things abacus.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Yes.
Tammy. So, what is your excitement about?
Well, last week I asked I asked Lynette to give me a couple multiplication problems and a couple division problems that had extra digits. So she did. And one of the problems she gave me was 1, 2, 3, 4 multiplied by 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to tell you, it took me till this morning to get it, but I got it. And
So
when
the
she
question
came
was,
on, I was like, I got it. And I used this abacus to do it.
nice, nice.
And I'm going with my finger 1 point, and then I'm making sure I'm adding the digits that I have to use that I can count. That's what was getting me. I wasn't counting up my digits that I had to use to count. And
Yes.
that's where I was getting in trouble. I did it one by one and then I would count. Okay, where do I have to start? Then I would do that from there. And then I go, okay, I'm on, say I got to number 2 on the bottom digit. And then I go, okay, I got 6 numbers. And then I would start from that. That's how I got the number. I wasn't doing it before, and that was my
Yes,
fault.
yes. The abacus is a great feedback, immediate
Yes.
feedback.
Because the first couple times I did it, I'm looking at it, and the answer I was getting, I'm like, that doesn't look right. So I finally broke down and broke out my calculator, and I'm like, no, I'm nowhere close to what that answer is supposed to be. And I was doing all kinds of things instead of what I was supposed to be doing.
Right,
So this
right.
morning, I'm like, okay, we're going to do it the way Lynette says to do it, and the abacus says to do it. I got the answer.
There's a method to the madness. I'm not going to lie.
I'm telling you. But I'm so excited because I got it. And I was just sitting here going like this, waiting for her to come on. And let me tell you what. And from all the addition subtraction,
Yes.
you would think when I first did this, I would go automatically from the left. No, for some reason I started from the right.
Oh,
Does
interesting.
that make any sense?
Uh-huh. Because
No.
we go back to what we remembered. We go back to what we learned. Yep.
Yeah, but that makes no sense that I started with the 1
It's just one of
instead of
those
the
things, like
4.
it's still one of those things that you just go back to. You don't see it until your answer's wrong.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the division problems and the multiplication problems, except for that one, I had them done the day you gave them to me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then this last multiplication problem you gave me, I had it done the day you gave me. But this 4 by 4 number
Yeah.
has taken me all week trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. And then this morning it's like, let's try doing it the way Lynette taught us.
Yeah.
It's called the
Yeah.
stubborn streak, and like I know what I'm doing. No, I didn't know what I was doing.
Have you done a video for it?
Me
No,
doing this? No.
no, not yet. Let me see. But we can do it
But
right
I have
now.
enjoyed the process of me doing this wrong, and then
Yes.
me determined I'm going to do it, and then I did it right, and I have enjoyed myself immensely.
I liked
Good,
how you
good.
said that you enjoyed the process of doing this wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. It's the oh yeah, sorry. It's exactly what it is. Is like you enjoy the process, right?
Mhm.
Because if you don't enjoy the process, then
Enjoy the journey.
yeah,
Because
enjoy the journey.
Because then your triumph was getting it right eventually.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Mhm. It's okay to get things wrong.
My turn. My
It
highlighter
is.
is a pen.
It is perfectly fine to get things wrong,
Mhm.
and
Oh yeah.
you keep trying it. You keep trying it until you get it.
I mean, I even went to a point where I took each number as they multiplied it, and I wrote each number down, the answer for each number.
Yeah, yeah. And that's still
And I still messed up.
okay.
So, and then this morning, I said, you know what? We have abacus class this morning. Let's do it the way Lynette says that abacus says we have to do it. And sure enough, I got the answer.
Okay.
I was not mad.
No, but it's amazing. Just like the simple steps that the abacus does, it's just like it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah, now I got to have more problems like that. So, but anyway, we'll work with
Anyway.
this one first.
All right. So the first things first is how many digits do we have in our question?
8.
8. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Alyssa, you ready?
Yep.
Do you have your big abacus with you?
I have my big abacus.
So we're all the way over here.
Mhm.
Look at my smile.
What is the multiplication factor we're going to use?
Everyone, look at my smile.
1 times 4.
1 times 4. There you go. So 1 times 4 is equal to 4. But 4 is a single digit.
So it's going to be 0, 4.
So it's going to be 0, 4. 0, 4. So now
Even that didn't bother me.
Hey, look at my person.
It gets a little bit hairy when you get to it, but yeah, there was a few times I did it once and I noticed I made a mistake, and then I did it again and then I was able to get it. So then, all right, our next multiplying factor is
So it's going to be, that one will be 4 times 2.
yep. So 2 times 4 is equal to
That's 0, 8.
yep, 0, 8. 0, 8. So right now we're at 4,800,000, right?
Yes.
Because remember what we did 1,000 times 4,000. That's how we get 4 million. This one here is 200 times 4,000. That's how we get 800,000. Okay. So next, what's our next multiplying factor? Alyssa?
4 times 3.
Thank
Or
you.
3 times 4. There.
Whatever. 3 times 4, 5 times 3 is equal to 12. So we have 1 and we have 2. So we add the 1 here and we add our 2 here. Right? Remember, it's 30 times 4,000, which gives us 120,000. But when we added 1 and then we added 2. So what do we have right now? We have 492. Right?
Right.
So what's our next multiplying factor, Tammy?
Then that is 4 times 4.
Yep.
Which is 16.
16. So we add our 1 and then we add our 6.
Yes.
So remember again, it's 4 times 4,000. But again, we don't need to worry about these zeros because the
abacus keeps track.
The abacus keeps track of our zeros. So what do we have right now? What is our running total? Alyssa, what do you have?
I have 4, 9, 3, 6.
Good. So we're all on the right track.
Yep.
So now, what are we going to do?
Everyone stay close.
Recount.
Watch
Yes.
out, everyone. It's gonna just.
So I'm
So
going to
I have-
change my color to blue. The reason why we're count because we've already finished the 4,000s. So now
Mhm.
we're going to do the 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm over here now. Right? We're at the
Mhm.
millions.
Right.
Now what are we going to do? Tammy?
Okay, so now that's going to be 3 times 1, so that's going to be 0, 3.
Okay. So 3 times 1 is equal to 0, 3. Hold on.
But now because there's no more B's for us to use, we have to add 10 and subtract 7.
Wonder why it's glitchy.
Yes, but if you notice, we cannot plus the 10 minus 7. We cannot plus the 10 here.
Wait.
So
How
that's
do we
add the 1 plus 1
Can
equals
I erase them?
plus 5 minus 4.
Can I
Yep.
erase them?
I just automatically do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
I have a button
Yes.
right here.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay,
is a two-step.
Okay, so we're right there. And so what you did is you were adding 3, right?
Yep, we're adding 3 over here because it's
So-
0, 3.
Oh my!
Oh, it's 0, 3. Okay, and because
Who
you've
put a
used all
heart?
the
Is
beads.
this
right
the
there.
blood veins that goes into the
Um,
heart? Are you like feeding a heart right there?
Oh, you haven't done that step yet.
Yes, I have.
Well, that's what she was doing.
That's what I'm doing right now.
That's what you're doing right now?
Yeah, we're doing 0, 3. 0, 3.
Yeah.
0,
Because
3.
there-
We're going to add 3.
Oh,
So
see,
take
now
away the 7.
I can't zoom out
Yeah.
because I
So take away the 7.
forgot to get the
Right?
mouse.
Yeah.
And then we're going to plus the 1.
Okay.
This pair.
Okay, hold on. Huh. Okay, so 7. Okay, now we have to do the plus the 1 equals plus the 5 minus.
Hey guys. I have
Oh.
a button right here.
Minus the 4. There we go.
Yeah, I automatically do it. So
Yeah. This should become automatic now. You should see that if you want to add 1 here because I have 4, I'm going to do that.
mhm.
Right? That should be that this is where you become mastery level.
I am not mastery level.
You are. You are. You are, Alyssa. You're just being scared because the numbers are bigger. It's just one number.
It's
It's just
one number at a time, Alyssa.
one number at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. You are at mastery level. You're just overwhelming yourself. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it.
Yeah.
I know you could do this, and I need to add 1. Just do that. Just let your finger movements guide you, because
That's what Abram says. See?
let your finger movements guide you. That's
Okay.
why we're very specific on the finger movements. Notice I do this, right? That's what I do. If I want to add 1, that's what I'm doing. I don't need to say it out loud anymore because it should be automatic. You see it, just do it. You don't need to say it. Saying it slows you down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Writing it slows you down. We're not at that point anymore. You should know how to do this.
Okay.
Okay? Trust your body, trust your mind,
And the process.
and trust the process, right? Trust the process. TTP. So we're still here. We took away the
Mhm.
7.
Yeah.
What's our next one? We're going to do 3 times
3
6.
times
2.
3 times 2.
Okay, so 3 times 2 is what? 3
Zero
times 2
2
is what?
0, 0, 6.
0, 6. Okay.
So 0 right there,
And
and
then
then
6.
6.
So add your 6. Right? As easy as it is to add the 6, right? I don't have to be like, okay, plus the 5 plus the 1. I don't need to say that. You see it, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next one is
3
3
times
times
3.
3 times 3.
0,
And
9.
and of course, that's 0, 9.
0, 9. All right. We're going to add 9. It's
Okay,
a little bit.
but now in this case,
9 is equal to what?
we gotta add 10. We gotta add 10 minus 1.
Yep. So let's minus the 1 first, so we don't forget.
Right.
And
And
then
we'll
we're
go
going to
ahead
add the
and take
10.
away the 10, the 9.
So we're going to plus the 10. Plus the 10 is what? 10 is 1 and a 0. 1, 0. Plus the 1 is, there's not enough room to plus the 1. What do we do?
Plus the 10 minus the 9.
Thank you. Plus the 10 minus the 9. So minus the 9 plus the 10.
So yeah, just automatically do it. Try to make me tell you how to do it.
See? But that's what it is. It should become automatic because you could see that all the beads are being used. So
Yeah.
the next step would just be to add the 1. Okay. So that's the 9. Now what do we do?
3 times 4.
Yep. 3 times 4 is what?
12.
Yep.
So you add the 1 and then add the 2. The
Yep.
next.
See how I use my finger to keep track?
Oh, my finger's right there. I'm
Yep.
not going to leave it.
Yep. You keep your left finger to track and to hold your abacus. You use your right hand to do the calculations.
Oh, I have to do the opposite. Because I'm left handed.
No, that should not be an excuse.
Oh, no, I'm left handed, so I
No,
keep
no.
my right finger there.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I do.
no. Because the calculations happen in your left brain and your left brain is connected to your right hand.
But I'm left handed.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your brain is still connected to right hand to the left brain, to the left hemisphere.
Okay, so you're saying I should put my left finger there and hold it?
Yep. Yep.
And that's okay. That's another thing.
That's one more thing that we have to worry about.
Yeah.
So what is our answer right now?
Our answer is 5, 3, 0, 6, 2.
Good. So we're done with the 3. What's our next one?
2. Oh, we have
Yep.
to count. Sorry,
Yep,
we have
we're
to
going to count. So we're going to count. What are we counting?
5.
5.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's 6?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we got rid of the 3. We're now at the 2s.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm over here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are we going to do?
2 times 1 is 0, 2. So
Yep.
0,
2 times
0,
1 is 2. 0,
0,
2.
and 2.
Yep.
All right. And 2 times 2 is 4.
Okay. 0, 4.
Right. But
What do I do?
there's too many beats, so we're going to add a 10 and minus 6.
Add the 10 minus the 6. Mm-hmm. And then 2 times 3, 0, 6. 0, 6. Add the 6.
Wait, what is it? 2 times 3? Oh, yeah, 2 times 3. Okay. 0, 6. Yep.
And then 2 times 4?
Is 8. So
2
that's
times
0,
4,
8.
0, 8.
Oh, it's going to get easier now.
Yeah.
So now you have to recount, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So we're done with this.
So now you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
right where the 3 is.
Yep. There's 2 3s. This 3 or this 3? They're at the 10,000s.
I'm at the second 3.
Yeah, we're at the 10,000s, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even know what number we're at. I'm just okay. Yeah. So
What
then
do you mean?
Oh well, I'm not even. I'm just keeping track. I haven't even put a place value on it.
Oh yes, yeah, that's what it is. You just track your numbers because the abacus will keep your place value.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing now?
We're doing 1 times 1.
Yep, 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is equal to
0, 1.
Yep, 0, 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay, and then
Tammy?
1 times 2 is equal to 0, 2.
0, 2.
All right, and because we don't have enough B's, we're going to add a 10 and minus 8.
Good. And then what's next? Tammy? Or Alyssa?
1 times 3.
Yep, 1 times 3 is equal to
0, 3.
Yep, 0, 3.
Plus the 10 minus the 7.
See? Easy. And then what's the last one? Tammy?
That's 1 times 4, 4 times 1, that's 0, 4.
There you go.
So you have 5,332,114. That's why I was so excited this morning. When you do it the correct way, you get the right answer. And I've been doing it every way but the right way all week long.
Why? I don't know why.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
why.
We just always
I
go
have,
back to,
but now I need more problems like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. When you have time.
All right. I was trying to figure out, should I put this in a maze or should I put it in an activity book?
Well, I guess if
Maze. Do it
You
in
want
a
a maze?
maze. Yeah, but you know me, I like the mazes anyway.
All right, I'll put it in a maze and I'll make you a book.
Oh,
Yep.
now you know that's gonna take me a while because
Good. Then you won't be bothering me so much.
you got it. But now I did like the division problems too. Those were nice.
I'm still working on the division book. I'm still
That's
working on the
okay.
division
That's
book.
okay. What you gave me was just being divided by 2 numbers. I was quite happy with that.
Yeah, that was the one thing, is making sure that I get the division book up and going. So yeah, the division
Yeah.
book still takes a little bit of time just because it's just curating all those questions. Yeah, curating all those questions is a little bit of a bear, because I want to do division like I do the multiplication.
Yeah. And like I said, when you have time, it's perfectly fine. I was a little taken back by the 4 digits, multiplied by the 4 digits, but when I got through my little stubborn stint that I had going on, and I go, well, let's try Lynette's way, like that.
Yep. Smooth as butter.
I'm telling you, and I loved it.
Did you get that, Alyssa?
I just am thinking about how Avery was saying on Abacus, all you have to do is pull, when you do the minus the Is it minus the, because he's been doing minuses.
Okay.
Is you,
Okay.
okay, so minus the 5 plus the 1, or is it minus the 5?
Minus the
Minus
5
the
plus the 1?
Maybe it's that one, but he's like, look, Mom, all you have to do is bring it down at the same time. That's what he
Yes.
that's what he told me. I just can't remember which one it was.
That's fine, but that's where you want him to go. That's where you want him to be.
Well, I want to be there, but I keep on.
You think too much, and
Yeah.
you want it to be. You want it. If you want, you got to just trust your body and trust your fingers. It will work.
Okay.
But
It
see,
does. That's why
you,
when you get to that point, and I'm like, oh, there is a formula with that,
yeah.
but I just do it.
And I
No,
was just.
but Alyssa, you did it. You did it. But once you get to the bigger numbers, then you get scared. It's the same numbers.
Yeah.
See? But because when we do the smaller numbers, you're like, oh, it's just this, this, this. But now when it's a little bit bigger, you're like, uh-oh. It's like, no, there's no uh-oh. It's the same thing. You're always working with 2 columns, no matter what. Anywhere, 2 columns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I can hear it. I can hear it. You're being apprehensive. Don't be apprehensive. Just embrace. Embrace all of the.
I need to practice it more often. But yeah, because well, Abram is. I think the reason why he's getting it too is that it's kind of like his piano.
Yes, exactly.
He knows. He knows where his hands are. He knows what hand
Yes.
position. He knows what key or whatever he's in.
Mm-hmm.
Because just the way he's shifting his hands.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's where you want to get to. He's getting to the point where it's going to become mastery. He's not going to need to say the formulas anymore because he can see it and he recognizes it.
Mm-hmm.
My problem
Okay.
is if I stop too long, and then my brain starts trying to muddle in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you stop too long, or yeah, so like I get muddled because I write everything down because I'm teaching. But if I
Yeah.
just did it and I just followed my flow, then it would have been fine. But because I'm teaching at the same time, my flow gets a little bit confusing
Mm.
because I'm trying to figure out, like, if you notice my page, right? It gets all over the place. And I'm like, okay, where am I going to? And then there's like things I have to worry about on top of moving my abacus, on top of making sure that I don't move my abacus to change up the answers.
Okay, can you do this problem again without writing everything down? And you just is that are you explaining to, or do you just do it silently?
I call it out. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then 1
Mm-hmm.
times 4 is 0, 4. 4 times 2 is 0, 8. 4 times 12, 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 times 3 is 3 times 1 is 3. 3, 6, 12. Oh, I just lost myself. 12. There we go. And then I did that. Right? Did I do that? I don't know if I did. I went too fast. Okay, let's do it again. See, now it not because I did it, but if I do it again, okay, let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times is 8. So I got 8. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 plus 2. And then 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 plus 6. So then we do 3. So let me rewrite it because it's a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So I am done with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 times 3, 3 times. See, because I
Except we
moved my
can't see,
abacus.
but we can't see the top part of your. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah. But see, when I move, I'm afraid that when I move my abacus, all my beads move. Okay. So 3 times 1 is equal to 3. So 3 goes here plus the 10 minus the 7. And then 3 times is 6, add the 6. And then there it is, 9. So 9 is minus the 10, minus the 1 plus the 10. and then we do 12. 1 and then 2. Right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 is 2, is 4, is 6, is 8. And then we do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Is that right? Yeah. 5, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4. So I still say it out just to track everything because it's hard. It's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of numbers. So I still call it out.
Wow.
Is that I don't know. See, to me, that's slow. My kids are a lot faster.
So
Your
you're saying
kid,
they don't even say it; they'll just they just do it.
they just do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
They just did it. They just do it because it's all ingrained and they get to the point where it's so ingrained they cannot explain it anymore. My kids cannot teach you abacus because they don't that's a different skill.
Yeah, because I'm trying. Well, Abram. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm not doing him a disservice or anything, but I don't like get after him so much. So what
Good.
he did two things. He did the number maze where it's in the thousands because I printed that off. And then he did the subtraction, the double subtraction one. Um,
I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, so in your second grade book,
Oh, you got that already?
well, I did just online course.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had him do the
Good.
page where it's the double subtracting.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So-
got it. Mm-hmm.
And he did the maze for that one.
Oh, good. Yep, that was easy.
Yeah. That's what he was saying to me, that this was easy.
Good.
So
Good.
And then I think he found the where you're doing the thousands pretty therapeutic because he started coloring the like what the abacus looks like.
Oh, good.
So it see.
Let's see if I can find my book.
So here's his sheet right here. Oh wait, hold on, I got some blurry. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, let me see. How do I go?
There we go.
Yeah, he was doing this.
Oh, nice, nice.
So he was coloring it like what the abacus looks like.
Yeah. Nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
See, that's the sort of like creativity and just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
good.
He I don't know. He found out there. See where he wrote it a second time. The 4 7.
Oh,
the
there a
6
second time?
5 7 0. He wrote it.
Yeah.
And then I think he realized he had made a mistake.
Ah, yes. Nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
So that's
Wait, what was and so yeah, and then the other one, the other maze you were saying there was a 2-digit one. Do you have that picture? Did you do it? No, that's okay if you don't have it. It's okay.
He did it. I just don't know where it is.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this book. The second grade book. It finally published and it was approved and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, so right now he's back to the -10 book.
Nice.
So he's kind of going
Yeah.
with that and
Good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a book 2 and it's gonna incorporate plus 10s and -10 together, but now I'm gonna go up to 3 digits.
I think that's probably where he needs to go. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's second grade. How old is he?
He's in 3rd grade.
Oh, he's in 3rd grade. Okay, so I'm sorry. So then, I haven't gone to the 3rd grade yet, but the 3rd grade by then he should be getting him to like bigger numbers. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, right now, when you started and when I started like going through like re-envisioning the whole curriculum, I'm going to be able to get the second grade book out, and then I'll work on the third grade and then the fourth grade. I'm right now working on the fifth grade book at the same time
You're
because I
working
have
on a
a
fifth grade book?
yeah, because I have a student that's in fifth grade, and there's a little bit of um, discrepancies, a little bit of gaps that they have that I want to cover.
Oh, wow.
So this one, so she's a new student and she doesn't know her place values. So what I was going to do is, as I teach her the curriculum, I was going to build the book.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you
Sounds good.
so then you'll go back to doing the third and fourth. So what would
yeah.
the third grade book cover? Because see, okay,
It's
so this
exactly the same, except the only difference is it'll just be more numbers.
more
And there
numbers.
might be decimals.
Let me
I think
get
it
my
I for yeah. So for Avram, I don't know if it'd be prudent for him to do third grade because he would go into multiplication division, and then there would be the whole practice. So he wouldn't be doing third grade, he'd be doing practice.
okay. Let me get this one book. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it gets to a point where he has to start practicing once he always knows the foundation.
Okay, so the first. Oh my goodness, Abram.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's always part of our
Oh,
videos.
yeah. Okay, Abram, calm down. Hey, guess what? You're live.
People can see you.
Yeah. Okay, so this first book pretty much covers multiplication. It probably goes all the way up to 9. I'm slow
Yeah.
on this. It goes all the way
All
up
the
to
way
9.
up to 9? I thought it goes all the way up to
Like
5.
9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, 9 times 4. And it does fractions as well.
Yeah.
But then you like multiples of 8, multiples of 7. But then this part B, it's doing numbers like this,
Greater than, less
9,000.
than. Yeah.
Yeah, greater than, less than. It's doing division, 25 divided by 5.
Yeah.
It's doing 21 times 10. And then it's doing adding 299 plus 4. It's doing multiplication again in it. Rounding 7,450. Let me see what the very end does. Well, it's doing fractions, adding fractions. 5/8
Yeah.
plus 2/8. Oh, it's even subtracting 5,000 minus 4,500. It does that. 28 divided by 4, or 7,000, 7,290 plus 400.
Yeah.
That's kind of, and it's doing a little bit of, yeah, it's going into geometry. So
Yeah.
for the arithmetic part, it's doing adding and subtracting fractions. It's doing division,
Yeah.
and it's doing multiplication.
Yeah.
So that's where that is.
So that's why I'm working on the multiplication, because once he is done with the foundation of the two step, then we can go into multiplication. But for third grade, it's the same thing with second grade, because I'm assuming that they don't know anything about the abacus. So
Oh, whereas
Abram is
he
Abram already knows it. So he would go into multiplication division, and then he would do practice questions. So that's what
Okay.
Tammy's doing. Tammy has the foundation, and now she's doing practice.
Okay.
So those are two separate paths.
Oh.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that no matter where you start, right? No matter where you start, either first grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. If you start from no abacus, and then you go into this one where you understand abacus. So Abram is here. He's going to go into here. This is where you start practicing everything. I'm trying to bring in as many people into this with no abacus. That's why there's the abacus for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Adults, right? I'm also doing one for seniors as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find different stopping points, different starting points for everybody to get to here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. So when I say I'm working on third grade, it's because they have no abacus. You are in a specific situation. Your situation is he already knows it. He's going to start practicing.
Okay.
Okay.
And so practicing doesn't matter what grade you're in, then is what
It
you're
doesn't
saying.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It just matters on how many digits there are and how long it is.
Okay.
Right. So I could do 4 digits, right? 2 at, or he could do 3 digits, 4 levels, four lines.
Mm.
Right. So those are the practice that he would be doing. And it
So-
doesn't matter because he should be able to do all of this. Doesn't matter. There should be no more plus the 10 minus the 1 plus the 4 minus the 3. He shouldn't have to do any of that anymore.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
I need to have him doing it. I mean, he sometimes skips a day or two. So, yeah, just probably practicing it every day and stuff like that. But I don't know, right now, ever since he did that one sheet, he was very comfortable with it and he said it
Good.
was pretty easy.
Good.
And then the other thing that he has been doing is number line.
Good.
So let's say you have find the distance between 38 and 77.
Yeah.
I just tell him, okay, Abram, what's we have 38. You want to get to the nearest 10. So I said, what's 8's partner? 2. So
Yeah.
he doesn't have to go 1, 2. Okay, well, we're at 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 40 to 70, that's 30.
Yeah.
And then you have 7 and okay. So anyway, so I don't know. He honed in on that on the number line.
Good. Good.
So.
The number line shows quantity, which abacus does not, right? Abacus focuses on just place values and where everything is. So doing the number line is great so he could see the distance between everything.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the right track. He's on the right track.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna compare to where he mainstreamly is supposed to be. I don't care where he is. All I know is that he is getting even a greater number sense.
Yes.
And so as a result of that, he's picking up on things faster.
Yes.
Because I'm going at his pace.
Yes.
And that's all that matters.
Yes.
And repetition and consistency is the key thing. And so he's doing math every single day. He's doing math with Beast Academy. He's doing math with the Abacus.
Good.
That's just kind of what he, and the math with confidence. What it does is just gives him a variety of things that he is working on.
Yeah.
That he's mastering.
See, now for what I'm saying, like now it's easier for him to see the difference between the two. But I remember in the very beginning, you were trying to do everything at once and it's not as organized with the others as abacus is. So that's why I mentioned to kind of hold off a little bit. But now, since he has a stronger foundation with abacus, he can do any question in Beast Academy and Math with Confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the progression that I was trying to?
Yeah, I do, but I also see that he had a brain click. You know,
Yeah,
there's these brain clicks that come, and
yeah,
and and he's actually going and asking, "Okay, Mom, can I do learning with Lynette? Can I do learning with Abacus?"
yeah.
He's actually has the desire more so because he takes the initiative on that.
That's fantastic. And but that's the thing is like it's just meant to provide the foundation so then he gets that confidence and then you can do all the other ones. I'm not saying the other ones are bad. I'm just saying
Right.
that the foundation is solid and
Mm-hmm.
it's incremental and it builds the confidence that the kids need, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
foundation that they need. Because the questions in like Beast Academy and we've meant and I mentioned this before, like they're kind of all over the place because there's not a framework. They don't have a specific framework that Abacus has. I think Abacus is more efficient when it comes to framework and understanding solid number sense.
Like adding and subtracting and multiplying, because they have it in a sense that
No, yeah,
no,
go on.
uh, he like let me look for his book so I can tell you what they actually cover in a certain section.
But they still cover concepts, but they don't cover the actual number itself. And that's why Abacus is more, that's what Abacus's advantage is because we focus in on the very one thing. How do you move one item?
Oh, okay.
Right? Whereas BC or whatever, the other ones would be like, okay, you know, this is what knowing your doubles, knowing your near doubles, those are concepts. But what Abacus does is it takes it one notch closer to understanding how to move those beads. So we're talking about how do you add two in all these different scenarios? How do you add three in all these different scenarios?
Mm.
Whereas in mainstream is like, here's this concept. We want to do is we want to make a 10. Well, okay, we want to make a 10, but in Abacus, we're very specific. We want to make two into a 10. We want to make two into a five. How do you do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right?
that's what I was explaining. When I was explaining to him, I go, the patterns are the same.
Yes.
It's not different. You
Yes.
know, it will always be the same. Eight, you know, when you're doing plus eight is plus the 10 minus two. It will not change. It stays the same.
Yes. Yes. And
So,
so and that might and that's why I don't knock anybody who's going into the other curriculums because do the other curriculums. But I'm just saying start with the abacus first to build that foundation and then you can go into because the way they curated the questions are not as systematic as the abacus is. And I feel like abacus is more step by step than all the others because even
mm-hmm.
when you do even when we're doing the borrowing and the carrying over they have their way but if you know it through the abacus way it's just a lot easier to translate,
Yeah, yeah, it is.
right?
So,
So like yeah so like all we need to do is plus the 10. We don't need to worry about the hundreds, we don't need to worry about the thousands, we just need to understand the single concept of how to make a 10 and what do you do with it and all you're looking at and that's why and that's what it is focus in on you're only working on two columns and that's what Tammy discovered. You're only working with two columns, you're not working with the whole 50 columns or 10
No.
two columns. Two columns is all you need and you move as you go and as you move as you go then you're going to see that the answer will reveal itself.
well, one thing that Abram did the other day when he was working on the problem, because he knows his ones and his tens and his 100s, and so when he goes over to that 100s and have to, he says, "Well, I'm adding 100." He doesn't
Yeah,
say I'm
no.
adding. So, and then he started to write one is plus the 50 minus. And I said, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. You don't want to do that when you're doing the formula part. You just want to do plus the one is plus the five minus the, you don't want to do 50. But he's seeing that it's 50 there. So
Yeah.
I don't know on that part.
It just takes time. It will just take time because when the numbers get bigger, he's gonna revert to the fundamentals. It'll just take
Ah,
time.
okay.
He's still working his way through, but
Mhm.
when the numbers get bigger, he's going to start noticing, oh, all I have to do is this. All I have to do is that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think.
Still correct him because it's a gentle reminder that he just needs to worry about these two numbers, right? Don't stop reminding him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat to do it. Yeah,
Yeah, you
probably.
just got to keep just like raising kids, they always have to get reminded.
Yeah, you were going to the fun. I just say,
Just
just stick to the formula.
yeah, what's the formula? What's the formula? What's
What's
the
the
formula?
formula? Yeah,
Yeah,
like just do it that way. Don't say,
yeah.
don't write 50. I'm saying I'm talking too much.
No,
I just say,
yeah,
just say,
you're just yeah.
just remember the what's the for. Just say what's the formula, and
Hmm.
then
Just let him do it. Yeah,
and let him do
yeah.
it.
Let him write a lot. Let him realize that it gets cumbersome. Let him do that because he needs to know that he might get more confused when the numbers get bigger, but he needs to go through that motion.
Mm-hmm.
You're just here as a gentle reminder saying, what's the formula?
Uh huh.
Just
Yeah.
like I tell you guys, what's the formula? I don't
Mm-hmm.
say, you guys, you will say whatever you say, and I just sit back and be like, okay, what's the formula?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. The difference is like, because if you say too much, it becomes ignored and it just becomes like noise.
Yeah. Like I keep on hearing your voice in my head.
Mm.
So that's probably what's going through April's mind.
Yeah. So,
Tammy, did you want to show one of your division problems that you had, um,
worked on?
Lynette? Yeah, worked on.
Oh,
Just
wait,
working in a workbook, so I'm good.
wait.
We
Before we do
can.
that, what did you guys think about our guest last week?
I liked her, and it was a change.
I had the guess because Alyssa said that she wasn't going to be here. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can. And she was kind enough to join us. But and then Alyssa
Yeah,
showed up. It's like, great, Alyssa.
Yeah.
because Alyssa always has questions, and that's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's a
Oh, and I
beautiful, and
did.
then when they match, that's even better.
yeah.
Oh, I did have a question, didn't I? I had several. I did ask her a couple of
Sweetie,
questions.
you always have questions, and I think that's a
We
wonderful thing.
we love it. We love it when you ask because we're like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
what did you
But
think
see,
about
you
the
have
the
a
guest?
little one, so things that we have forgotten that we would have questioned, you now
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
question. So it's like,
that's
cool.
that's very
Oh,
true. That's very true. That's very,
okay.
very true.
Mm-hmm.
So it does
What
not bother us at all.
yeah. What are your thoughts about the guest, Alyssa?
She was really, really nice. It was hard for me to do stuff because Abram was playing a piano for an hour,
Oh yeah.
and so
Okay.
I've been telling him, okay, as long as I'm on Zoom or as long as there is something going on, you cannot play piano at that time because I can't hear.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna.
I have it. I have to put it up on I you there's a replay you could take a look at. But I haven't made it onto Spotify yet.
Oh, okay. Um, I okay. So I don't know what her book looks like. That'd be kind of cool to see kind of what her book looks like. But I just wanted to ask a little bit of the just what her thought process was.
Hmm.
Tweaking them to think differently. So, um, and then when she answered my questions, it's not necessarily. Um, I don't even remember the questions, but she answered it. She answered it really, beautifully. Um,
She answered it like I answered it.
yeah, yeah, she did. She did. And I really think that for COVID and the homeschooling. I really think it really depends on the student and what's going on, because there are some homeschoolers that are way and far beyond those that are in public school, and there are times that you find that there are gaps, and I think it doesn't matter whether there's homeschool
Oh yeah.
or or a public school. You will see gaps. What's the cool thing about homeschooling is that you can go at your pace, and there's some kids that are really advanced, and there's some kids that are just right on. I don't
Yeah.
like comparing anything to a grade. Grades don't, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't really matter. It's that you're learning concepts. And I would say education is kind of like a lifestyle. You're always learning something. It's not necessarily based on a rubric. For example, I am trying to understand the grammar part, not make it so boring that you're just filling out worksheets, but
Oh
understanding
yeah.
like the English language, understanding um, how words are used in a sentence.
Yeah.
So that particular area, knowing how to do an oral narration, being able to do a written narration, but you're doing this at their level. You're not having to answer, because when you're in a school setting, you have a certain rubric that you're supposed to do, and
Yeah.
that teacher is working with 30 students.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just working with Avram, and so I see where he gets overwhelmed. I see where he's actually, one of the things that he's been doing lately is being able to sit down and follow instructions, and to be able to write something out. Whereas that wasn't him for a little while before, and there was a sense of maturity. You look at his handwriting, and he was writing really big. Now he gets to see his progression by looking in his book and seeing where he was at one spot. Just kind of like when Tammy was mentioning, I was doing this problem over and over, and then
Yep.
I finally got it. You get to see your progression, and that's what's wonderful. And it's not tied to a certain standard that you're supposed to be. That's partly why I like homeschooling. There's the freedom
Yeah.
in that. So, and then you have the other part is that during COVID, that that messed people up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so um, you know, so but yeah, so like I said, there's some gaps in both areas, and I can understand when you're at school,
Yeah.
you want to um be able
Keep
to
up.
see their progress, and so I can understand homework.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I don't call whatever Avram is doing homework. I don't call it
No.
homework. I call
No.
it learning. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all I call it.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah, but
already at home, so
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
The environment's a little different.
It's a little bit different.
Hmm.
And then yeah, you don't have to spend 6 hours. You can just spend a couple of 3 hours doing different things, and
Yep.
so yeah.
Yep.
Other than that, yeah, I really
that
really
boy and
enjoyed
his
it.
Star Wars.
Oh, him playing that?
Yeah, it cracks me up.
Well, he's like I said, he tells me you're at the beginner stage, and I'm at this pot. But he knows his hand positions. He knows where they're, and you can just see his hands are on automaticity to the level that he is at right now, and
Yes.
they will even become more automatic
Yes.
as he grows. And I think
Yes.
that's in any subject.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I remember my son, my other special guest, when he says, if you give him an abacus now, he can do it. And but he cannot, I'm telling you right now, he won't be able to say what he's doing. He just knows it because it's so ingrained.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah. So
that's the goal. But for me, everybody keeps asking me, am I up to that? I'm like, the difference between me and a student is I'm trying to teach you. So
Yeah.
my goal is not to be as quick as possible, because if I am as quick as possible, then I would lose more kids.
Listen, you won't teach anybody anything
Yeah, exactly.
other
If I
than
go
their
fast.
amazement at how fast you were.
Yeah. So like even when I did my multiplication, I thought that was pretty slow because the kids can go
For
faster.
you, yes. I
Mhm.
can tell you that right now. When you were doing that multiplication, that was slow for you.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So,
But I
but
was able to follow. I was able to follow along. So
Well, that was
yeah,
good.
that's
yep.
good because that means you are further along than you think you are.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are farther along than you think you are, because people who don't know the abacus think that that was like super fast, and I'm like, really? It's not that fast. I'm
I've
really
seen you
slow.
get carried away. You know, what you just did a while ago was not fast. I've
No,
seen
I've
you
seen
get
you go
carried away
faster
in the
than that.
lives.
I've seen you
Yeah.
go faster than that.
When I start, but it was also a lot more numbers too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
Because you were just basically saying, you were just placing say, you didn't say 2 times 4 is 8. You were just saying 6, 8, that,
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
So,
you skip that part because you already know your facts.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's where the automaticity happens. And
Yep.
that's why I built out the books, and I think I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this journey that I'm going through. Like, I don't feel like anybody else has gone through. Obviously, nobody has gone through Abacus the way I'm going through Abacus, but
Nope.
the
Nope.
journey of building out the books has been really eye opening on how systematic math is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, Tammy with the multiplication book. I'm so surprised when I made that revelation. It blew my mind. So I don't know, Tammy. I don't know, Alyssa, if you know what I'm talking about. What I did is in the beginning, I did simple, and then it slowly goes into plus fives.
Yes.
And then it slowly goes into the plus tens. And then it slowly goes into the two step. And that's how
Oh.
easy it is. That's how easy multiplication can be. But
Oh. Okay.
because I know the framework of adding plus five, plus 10, plus five, simple, plus fives, plus tens, two step,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same pattern over again.
Hmm.
I need to
Yeah.
get the multiplication book. I haven't gotten the multiplication book.
I didn't put it on the thing yet.
No, no, no. I'm talking about that. That's the adult multiplication book,
Yeah, I
correct?
didn't put it on the online yet.
No.
I'll put it on the online. Let me put it on the online for you,
Okay.
because
That would
that's
be
where it's supposed
awesome.
to go. It's supposed to
Mhm.
go to the online, but I've been fussing around with everything. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on the online. Every book that you see, I'm gonna put on the online. I just got to figure out like when to introduce it to those new people. But for you, you should get it right away because you've been with me for
Okay.
so long.
Should I have Abram go through all of the second grade book from the beginning, or go to where he wants to go?
I think at the point is that get him, let him go wherever he wants to go. Because if you have him follow a strict thing, this is because second grade was meant to be. If you don't know abacus, this is
And
where you
he
start.
and this because he does know. He
He can
might.
go
You're saying
wherever.
he might. Would he get bored or
Yeah, he'll get bored and he'll get frustrated. It's like, I already know this. What do I need to do this again?
okay?
Right. So
Okay.
you could take out the activities. You don't need to go through the teaching part. You could take out the activities and have them do the activities. Because the way I have it, right? Activity, it's the instruction and the activity, instruction and activity. So if he likes an activity, let him do the activity.
Okay. Okay.
I
I'll do
wouldn't
that.
do the instruction part again because he already knows it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he just likes being able to listen to you, but I really think that I should just do that one setup where he just does a session with you, and then that'll just be a little bit different.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have that ready. I just didn't give you that email. But yeah, it's available if you want to set up the one session.
Okay. Awesome.
I just I'll send you the link to get to it. And then you have to let me know what your availability is.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I can do, yes, of course. I have to do that. Okay.
We'll have a discussion about that. I'll send you an email for that. Okay. So the
Sounds good.
last thing would be Tammy's question. What is your division question, Tammy?
I was like, well, what my question? She wanted me to do it.
What division question are we on?
Honestly, I don't know that I can explain it.
That's why I am here.
Okay.
Which
So
one are we doing?
1633 divided by 23.
1633 divided by 23.
Yeah. I can do it. I just don't know how to explain how I did it.
So easy.
See,
So easy.
I got things written down.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know how to explain how I did it. I've not done many division problems.
I search for I when I give you division problems, that's the beginning parts of me curating those questions. So I'm very specific when I give you those questions.
See,
Multiplication.
I've not done many divisions, so I'm not comfortable trying to explain to somebody how I did it. I just know I did it.
Yeah, but that's why the questions are easier and they're not too confusing.
No,
Because
and I agree they are easier, but me trying to explain to somebody how I did it, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Multiplication, that's one thing.
But multiplication's a lot easier to explain. Okay, so the first thing to do is we need to find our starting point. How do we find
I can use the small one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go to my small one.
Because they're 4 digits and 2 digits, so that's 4 minus 2, so there's 2 places.
I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
So that means where are we going to put our dividend?
Well, I've got it 2 places to the left of my divisor. Yeah.
Our dividend here, right?
Yeah.
So our now this is where the quotient will be. This is where our answer is going to start. So
That's what I was
why
thinking. I was having my quotient.
Yeah, my quotient's going to be here. So my dividend will be right here. So I go 1, 6, 3, and then 3. Alyssa, you got that?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm not over here is because there's not enough room to hold my dividend.
Mm.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tammy. What are we going to do? What color am I going to use? I'm going to use orange.
Okay. Because here's where I come into the quandary, because I'm looking at 23 and the first digits I'm looking at is 16. And that right there tells me I can't do anything with it. But I know you want to go from the 2 and then you got into 16. So what times 2 is going to give you 16 or close to it?
Yep.
So that's going to be an 8.
So wait, so 2 times what is equal to 16?
And that will give you 8.
Yeah. So we have 8, and we're going to put 8 over here. 8 goes right here.
Okay.
Take away 1, and we take away 6. Oh, this is an over quotient one.
It's a what?
This is where we're guesstimating what we could do. But because you've already made that conclusion,
See, that's where
work.
the teaching from when I was in school comes in, and that's why I would have trouble teaching somebody right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm already looking at 163.
Yep. So you know what she's talking about, Melissa? That means that whatever you do to this, to the 2, you got to do the same thing to the 3. So we got 3 times 8 is equal to 24. But if you notice on your abacus, there's no room for 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now what is going to be the problem? The problem is we can't use 8. We
No.
have to try to use 7. So we know 2 times 7 is
Oh,
14.
because it has to be under 16.
It has to be under,
It
yeah,
has. So sorry. Yeah, the answer has to be under 16. So in other words, you take out the 2 times 8 and you put 2 times 7.
yes. So then be 3 times 7, right? Is equal to 21. Okay.
Oh, that's why you had that one assignment where you go, is this
Ah,
less or greater with the
yes. Yes.
okay.
So I'm still in the process of breaking it down how to explain division.
Mm.
That's why it's
Okay.
taking me a little bit longer.
Oh, take as
So
long as you need.
yeah, because when I look at the other abacus teachers, they don't really explain. They just kind of skip. They kind of just tell you to memorize. That means they're skipping steps. But for me, I want to get to a point where you understand. So let's take this part, right? So if we did 23 times 8, right? We know this is 1, this is 6, we know this is 2, this is 4. So our answer is actually going to be 184. See that?
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Alyssa?
Yep.
Okay. So let's say we break this down. We said 23 times 7. We know what? We know this is 1, this is 4. We know 2, this is 1. So what happens? This becomes 1, 6, 1. 1, 6, 1.
Because see, I even went further and I said, okay, this is 24. That's too much. So I went 3 times 5 because
Wait.
I was breaking it down. I'm telling you.
3 times 5. Wait, what do you mean 24? There is no 24.
No, well, you went 3 times 8 is 24.
Oh, 3 times 8 is 24. Right. Okay, got it.
I went on the deep end when I did this one. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not in the point where I can teach somebody.
Mm. See, this is not the first level of division. This is like the second or third. This is like intermediate division right now. So what we're doing is we're doing intermediate division. Because you need to know how to go up and down this multiplication ladder. So what did we do? We took away 1 from here, right?
Yeah.
That becomes 7. So instead of doing 8, we're going to do 7. So what happens? We actually have to add back 23 because the difference between these two is 23. So we got to add back 23 here.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Huh.
See, that's where this is where you get number sense and number fluency. This is the number fluency is because you need to be able to.
Oh, 23 is between 184. The difference between 184 and 161.
Yes.
Real wow.
Well, that's what it is, right? That's what what is it? That's what that's what multiplication is. Multiplication is just fast adding.
Yeah.
Right? See, this is another way of looking at it. It's just another way of looking at it, but it's the same thing.
Huh.
But what did we do? What we did first is we took away the 16 and we realized we cannot do 16, so we got to break it down to 4. Sorry,
Okay.
we cannot do 16. We got to break it down to 7, right? We got to do the 7. I got to change another color. Okay. Stick with me.
Okay.
So that means what? We got to add back 20. Because what we did is the difference between these two is 20. So we add back the 20. Ah, this is beautiful. Oh my God. All right, got it. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Alyssa, for being here.
You're welcome.
Does this make sense? What did we just do? What we did is we took away the 16, but it's actually 1600. It's actually 160. We actually took away 160. Oh no, 1000, right? We got to add back 200. This is where you get confused because of all the place values, right? That's why we only focus on the 2 numbers or the 3 numbers that we're working with.
Right.
This is why we don't add in the extra zeros, because now it gets really confusing.
Oh.
Right? Because now you're getting into the thick of things. Looking at everything up top is going to get really, there's too much going on. Break it down to something smaller. So what did we do? We added back 20. We added back the 2 because that's what we did. Because we got to go from here to here. So we got to add back 2. We took away 16. We got to add it back. So it's actually minus 16. We add back 2. So it becomes 14. So we minus 14 instead. Does that make sense?
At the moment, I think it does.
So if we added that back, now we can do 3 times 7. Now we could do 3 times 7. We get 21, 20, take away 1. Oh my God, that's beautiful. This is a whole worksheet that I'm going to have to explain. There's more to see, because there's the different steps. I'm walking you through the different steps.
You're gonna have that in writing?
Yes, this will all be in writing.
Okay.
But see, that's what it is it just takes me, getting to this point, I had to really think about, like, what are we really trying to do? You guys are actually seeing, like this is my 300 iteration of trying to explain division.
You're what?
I've been trying to reiterate how to explain division
Over 300 times?
More than 300.
So what exactly do you just kind of just like,
there's a process. There's a process. You add back the 2, and then you take it away again. That's what I just did. But in order to explain why we add back the 2 is the process. I know the steps. To explain why we do it is another story. And that's what a lot of abacus teachers don't do, is they don't explain why we're doing it. They just assume, 23 cannot go into 8 times. How do you know that? Well, let's work it out. This is what I did. I worked it out. Oh, I could see it doesn't work. Why? Because the kids need to know why it doesn't work at the 8. They got to go down to 7. Right? But once they get this pattern, then it becomes smooth. Doing division on the abacus makes it so much easier. Because what do they do in mainstream math? They say, okay, mainstream math, they say 23 times 1 is equal to 23. 23 times 2 is equal to 46. 23 times 3. This is what they do. They break it out like this. But in abacus, we do distributive property. We just break it down to even more.
That's the part that I have to explain to Avram, on that. Well, even on the abacus, or even because, okay, so you let's go put 23, like we do a box, and you have 23 and you have times 1. Yeah. Yeah,
Like that?
20, sort of. It's just like you're learning the pace value. So when we were doing like 20, we were doing like I don't know, it was 23 times 10 or something. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know that you have to go 1 times 2 and then 1 time,
Oh, that's
times
just
3.
practice. That's just
So
practice.
and then he kind of, sort of got it. But so my question is, when you're doing division here on the abacus, you still have to show your work when it comes to comes to division, correct?
No, you don't have to show your work.
You don't have to show your work.
No.
So you would do you. So okay. So
So what I
how
would do,
how would you do
right?
this division problem without writing everything out? But I can't
I
see your abacus.
Oh, sorry. So that's what I would do, right?
Yeah.
2 times 8 is equal to 16. I can't do it, so I take 1, I do that, and then 2 times is 21, and then 2 times 1 is that. That's what I would do. I don't need to
Oh.
write it out because I know my multiplication facts.
Oh wow. Do that one
I
more
don't
time.
I don't need to write out my multiplication facts, right? So so 1, 2, 3, right? We're here. 1, 6, 3, 3.
Uh huh.
So we do 2 times 8 is equal to 16. Oh, that doesn't work. So I take 1 and I just add back the 20 that I took out. I go 3 times 7, that's 7. 3 times 7 is 21. So then 3 times 1 is 21. 3 times 1 is 21, 23. I don't need to work it out.
Okay. Wow. Yep.
Yeah. No, I'm explaining this to you so you understand what we're trying to do.
Yep.
But once you know the pattern, it becomes easy.
Wow.
I
And
can
right
give
now,
you,
I've not had much practice, so I don't know the pattern yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't see the pattern yet, but that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break down this pattern. So you notice that you go from 8, we go to 7. So what
Yeah.
did we do? Well, what I did was I took away 16, but instead we gotta go 14. So what does that mean? I took 20 away I took too much. I took too much. So I gotta add back. See, that's the reverse thing, because what we're doing is we're subtracting, but we get add. That's why you need to know how to add and subtract. And you should be able to flip flop.
From okay.
See, because we
Do you
took
go
away
up or do you go
16.
down?
Yeah, that's why the number line is good, right? Know where you're going. You know you're going from 16 to 14. So that's what we
Uh-huh.
did. We did minus 16. We got to go to minus 14. How do we do that? We had to plus the 2. So I had to add back the 2. 6.
Oh, because it has to add up to 16.
Yeah. So, well, what do you mean has to add? No, we want
No.
to,
Okay. Okay, I
yeah.
got it. Okay.
Yeah. So if I took too much from here. That's why 8 doesn't work. I got to take this back. Because I take away 1, that means I got to add back the 20 that I took out. So I add back the 20. When I say 20, I'm talking about this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're doing one number at a time. We're doing this number and then this number.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
that's the pattern. The pattern is if I take away too much, then you just add back the previous one.
Mm. So, move the abacus away. So when you're saying the kids are doing that, it's
So you
because
could,
they don't know their multiplication.
yeah. Wait, doing what?
The 23 times 1, 23 times 2, 23
No,
times 3.
this is what they're teaching the kids to do for division.
Oh, oh, and you're doing distributive. Okay, you're taking one digit at a time,
Yes.
whereas they're taking all of 23.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yes. So then if we keep going, 20, let me go back to blue.
I
So we
think
did
I almost have it.
23 times 4 is what? 8, 9, 92,
Mm-hmm.
right? So 3 times, yeah, and then it's like, what's the point of doing all of this? So 5, 1, 1, 1. Is that right? And then to do it again, times 6 is equal to 8, 1, 3. And then we do it again. 7 is equal to 1, 2, was it 1, 1, 6, 1. And then they do it again. And they keep going all the way to 9. I'm like, why? That's such a pain. It's such a painful thing. This is so painful, right?
Okay, okay.
What's the point of doing this when we have this? What's the point of knowing your multiplication table if we have to do this all the time?
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Right? So that's why, so this is another way of thinking. This is breaking it up into really small chunks. And we don't teach the kids to break the division up. So you know what they started doing is they started rounding. And I'm like, they're rounding in their division.
Oh. So that's why you would so basically so you go 2 times 7 is 14. And then
Yes.
then you bring the 2, then you'll have 23.
Yes.
And
So
then you
yes. So let's do it. So if it's 6, 2, no, 6, 1, 6, 3, 3, right? So if I did 7 instead, then I
Yeah.
just go back. Take away 1, take away 4. Take away 4 is minus the
minus
5
5
plus the
plus
1.
1.
But see, there's that 2.
Oh, there's your
See,
20.
there's the
Okay.
20.
Oh.
But that's where you get number fluency.
Oh.
Yeah, you could start back again. You could start, okay, let's start over again and do that. So you said, oh, that's not going to work. 8 times 2 is equal to 16. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, start over. You could start over, or you take from what you have.
Oh.
You take
Okay.
from what you have. You already know that you already took away 16. Just add back the 2 that you need. Oh my God, this is beautiful. But see, this is where number fluency and knowing how to see the numbers really come into play.
And that comes from doing repeated addition, subtraction, multiplication.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Division is the last step in abacus.
Okay, okay.
Because we don't normally divide and we don't normally subtract.
I need to do my book because I'm not near where you guys are at. I know you're
Well,
saying I think I am, but I think the more I practice, then the more I'll be like, okay, da 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 da.
of
But
course,
And
but
I
don't forget.
only ask for a couple problems here and there. Okay, because she's so busy doing everything else she's got to do. This
mhm.
just keeps me busy. That's all this is.
Oh yeah, I know, but you have it down. You're one step ahead of me. Okay.
But don't forget, she's been doing it for a lot longer and she does it every day.
You do it every day.
My little ones are grown, darling. You got to
Yeah.
remember that too.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between going back to this. That's the difference between you could start over again or understand that all you got to do is add back what you took out. You took out too much. Those are the two things.
Okay.
Okay. So then we have 7, we have 20, we have enough to take away 21. So take away 20, take away 1. So we're here, right? 3 times 7 is 21. So we did, that's where we're at. We took
Mhm.
1 step back to go 2 steps forward. That's what
Yep.
it is. See? That's what
And
it
so
is
the next
because
number is 1
the next
because
number is
all I
1.
got left is 23.
Yep. 1 step back to go 2 steps forward. And that's an American thing, right? That's an American thing. I don't think that happens in any other language.
Is
Who
this
says
supposed to
that?
have a remainder?
No.
No, there's no
Okay.
remainder in this.
Okay.
2 steps forward, 1
Two
step
steps.
back.
And 1 step. Yep.
That's what we did. We did one step back to go 2 steps forward. And that's exactly what we did here.
And that is so cool.
Thank you. People, it just amazes me on how simple the abacus makes it.
Wow. Okay.
But understanding this path, it has taken me a very long time to get to this path. Tammy remembers, because remember I started talking about comparing.
Yes. And I was like, say what?
Yeah, it's like, why are we comparing? But that's because that's what I was taught.
Yeah. I was very
Now,
confused during that time.
yeah, because I couldn't explain it, but now I understand why we're doing it, and this is what has been this you're now seeing a more polished thought process.
Yes. And I'm just trying to catch on. That's all that is.
Yeah, but
I agree with her. I'm just trying to catch on to what she's saying.
I'm telling you, hands down, nobody explains division like I do.
No, not at all.
Not even the person that taught me division, because they didn't. The way I teach adding and subtracting is far different than what I've been taught.
Were
And
you
I got
taught the same way that the kids are taught? Or were you taught
No,
totally?
I'm teaching it very different than the way I was taught.
How were you taught?
I was taught to memorize the formulas. Memorize the formulas. And I'm like,
Oh, you're talking about
why?
abacus in general. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just abacus, because that's, yeah, abacus in general. Yeah, even like when I was young, we were taught to memorize. Memorize your numbers. And then I had to figure out my own path on how, like, I thought of like I remember this, it was so funny. I remember this one time, this one teacher was having problems teaching this kid on how to add 8 plus 7. And I remember what I said to them was, I remember where I started at. I know my 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. I remember this, but I know that if I take away the 1, if I take away the 1, I'm at 15. That's the same thing with the division. That's the same thing with division. I know that if I take away too much, I got to just take away that 1. We just need to understand that you're taking away 2. Oh my gosh, the epiphanies I'm coming through. I just hope that I'll be able to translate it on paper.
And actually, I've got all the division problems you gave from before. I can practice using those.
Oh, good.
Girl, I wrote everything down. Are you
But
kidding me?
yeah, but I don't, but those are not curated. Those will be all over the place. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Well,
You could do it. You could do it. Just be patient.
Wow.
Well, then we will stick with your curated problems then.
It's up to you. Yeah, like this one, I don't remember where it came from, but it wasn't too difficult. Like you could see it, right? So,
Well,
Wow.
I try not to see nothing until I'm done and I can't figure it out. But I work it out. The calculator does not come out till I've got an answer and I go, okay, does this look right or does it not look right? And then I'll get a
did
calculator and they'll say yes or no, and then I put the calculator away. I'm
did
like, let's
the
try it again.
so Tammy, you were able to follow my thought process here?
I just about got it. Yeah.
Okay. Tammy, are you okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it actually it does.
A lot more, right, than my first time talking about
Yeah.
division. Yeah.
But I'm probably, because I'm such an old person, I'm probably going to be one of these ones that will start over.
That's
Okay, the
fine
8
too.
didn't work, so I'll start over with 1633 and let's try 7 again. Let's try 7 and start from there.
That's fine. That's fine. But when the numbers get bigger, I don't have to start over. Because when you start doing 4 digits divided by 7 digits, I don't want to have to start over.
Okay. Fair enough.
So that's why.
I will start working it your way.
Yeah, because it gets to a point where, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find an example. Um, yeah. So when you start working with bigger digits, I don't want to have to go through, I don't want to have to go through redoing all of this.
Okay. I'll start working on it your way.
Yeah. So that's why you just know that what you did, know what you took away, and then you add back what you add back, add back what you don't need.
Okay.
Because when when the numbers get bigger, oh yeah, hold on.
Okay, well, you gave me a couple of vision problems, so I will work
Yeah.
I will work this process with on them.
So this one has a remainder, and I don't want to have to add back what I forgot.
Oh God, no.
You know what I mean? So that's why there's this process. You add back what you can't do, and it will follow. It will follow nicely. It's amazing.
Love on my abacus, so they'll be kind to me. And but
So
I've done with the color ones so long that but I I've used the Chinese one where I've chose to ignore the top and the bottoms
yeah,
because it's beautifully bigger beads that
yes,
the solid color doesn't bother me.
good,
It just depends on what my mood is, and if I need the bigger beads, then I will pull out my Chinese one.
yeah,
But I don't pay attention to the top beads, and I don't pay attention to the very bottom beads. I just the ones in the middle.
yeah.
That's the ones I need.
So you don't use your colorful one anymore?
No, I do.
Oh no, the
But
bigger other one. How many do you have?
She has a lot. She has a whole collection.
um, I got one that's going to go up on my wall. It's a version of Lynette's teacher one. It's not like Lynette's teacher one, but it's
Oh
a
yeah.
version.
I don't know if you can see that.
But it's going to go on the wall. Then I've got this one
Yep.
because that's what Lynette was teaches with. So that's what I got to learn with. This is my first one that I bought. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to learn how to use the abacus. It took me a year to find her. And then I found this one.
I like that one. I wish though they didn't do solid colors on every column though.
Well, when I bought it, I thought I was buying it like this, and then I realized
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
And
I
I like to use it, but you know,
yeah. I think it would have been more functional if it was the other way around.
Do you
yeah.
like the little the button on the top where you can reset?
The reset button.
Do you like the reset button?
It depends on my mood in the day. I'll be honest with you. And then this one, if my arthritis is acting up, this is the one I like to use.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
still got to be doing something. I can't just sit here. And
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 and look pretty.
I am disabled, but some days I can't really use my hands. So I'll pull this one out to do work on my abacus work. I've just learned to ignore this one, and I've learned to ignore this one,
Nice.
and I can do my work.
Good.
But because they're bigger, because the beads are bigger, it makes it easy to do on my hard days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I just love the sound.
Yes. It sounds really nice.
It really
Is
does.
yours made out of beads or is yours made out of wood?
Beads, as far as I know.
No. The beads are made out of like ceramic or something.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the one I have is made out of wood.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, these are ceramic.
Okay.
And then, of course,
Of
this
some
is
sort of.
wood.
Yeah.
These are bamboo.
Yeah, I can see
The
that.
whole thing's made out of bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
But these are my bad hand days. I
Mm.
use these. And as far as the clicker, it just depends on my day, my mood.
I have a few people that really like their reset button. They're like, it's so addicting. I'm like, so, but yeah,
I have a reset on this one, but honestly, when I bought the two, I didn't know there was a reset button.
yeah.
It took Lynette seeing them before I like, oh, there is. I really
Yeah.
didn't know there was a reset button on them. I'm like, wow.
Mm.
But I think I've got it. So I'm going to be practicing with the division problems, the few that you gave me.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna redo the one we worked on.
Okay.
I'm gonna read. Yeah, I'm gonna work on those this week. So you don't have to send me anymore right now.
Oh, okay. Um, okay, so mazes. Yeah, mazes will be easy to do.
Yeah, do
I'm
the
just
mazes. Do the mazes.
okay. Yeah, because I already have a template for the mazes. I already have a template for all of the answers. So, like the answers, I showed you like a long time ago. I showed you like
Hmm.
my template of all my answers. So I got that all squared away. It's just creating those mazes would be super simple. Now, what I want to do is I want to create another board which would create a different set of mazes.
Okay. Well, honestly, and I love getting to do the activities, but now as I'm getting up to doing the things, I find the mazes are the easiest because the problems are becoming more not complicated. It's just I don't know how to quite put it.
They are getting
Um,
complicated.
huh?
They are getting complicated.
Yeah, so I'm spending more time working the problems,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm finding I'd rather have just the mazes, not all the activities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and you know, I'll show you like uh was it multiplication I was doing last night?
Yeah. Multiplication.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
instead of breaking out my markers, what I was doing,
Yeah.
because I just didn't want to go get my markers.
Yeah.
I was doing the multiplication, and it's just still like cutting butter. And
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have this, and this is the larger numbers,
Yeah.
which that's still not gonna be a big deal, but I don't want to get the markers out. I
Mm-hmm.
just want to do the problems.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finding I really don't want the activities. The mazes are great, and I prefer the mazes.
That's
But
what I
that's
was like.
just me.
I was noticing I like the mazes, and it's not just a whole page of doing questions. I don't,
Mm-mm.
that maze, that little bit of, where the path is, just is enough for me to keep me entertained.
But now
Mhm.
later today, I'll bring my markers out and I'll go back and redo those the
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
But it was late last night, and I just didn't want to bring out the markers. But at this point of what we're doing, I don't need all the activities. It was fun when I was first starting,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. But now where I'm at, I'm like, I'm happy with the mazes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, and I'm not speaking for nobody else, but for me, I'm quite happy with just the mazes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the mazes just gives that just enough interaction, but not too much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's why when you were asking about when getting the bigger numbers, and you're like activities, mazes, I went mazes.
So when you say activities, what activities would you be doing?
Color by number, um figuring out what the question, figure out the sentence is, the hidden words or the hidden sentence. All of those are activities. Puzzles.
The hidden sentences, the words just make you mad.
Yeah. Yeah, the words are really tough. The words are tough. Even making it was tough.
Oh, I
So
imagine.
yeah, making sure that all like squared away. It takes longer to do the word ladder than all the other activities that I have. But yeah, that's what it would
That I
be.
can believe.
Yeah. So those would be the other activities.
Mm.
What do you think, Alyssa?
Um, I don't know. Right. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm working at Abrams level. For me, I'm sure I'm okay with just the mazes myself. But for Abrams level, like I said, he likes spin the
Spin the wheel.
wheel, and he
That's
likes
only that's only good for that's only
yeah.
good for the foundational part, the foundational ones. After a while,
Oh,
I won't be doing it anymore. Like he won't be
uh,
practicing that.
Oh yeah, well that's why he does the mazes.
Oh yeah.
So he is at the mazes. I'm just and because
Yeah.
he's still going through your books and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then so yeah, and then I think because I mean your adult book really, if you were going to go grade level wise, what grade level would that be? It looks like it's a hodgepodge.
It is a hodgepodge. That was just meant for just forward going. If I really was thinking about doing specific grades, is what I'm doing with grade 2. Grade 3 would be sort of along the lines a little bit quicker and be more numbers.
More numbers.
Yeah, that's what it'd be. So
Yeah.
instead of working with 2 digits and 3 digits, I'd be working with 3 digits, 4 digits for grade 3. Grade 4 would be higher digits, and I think maybe I might stop at grade 4 because I think grade 5 would be the same, just because they go up to millions or something like that.
What are most people in those grade levels at? I mean, are they doing running totals or not really? Because
No, they're just doing 2 lines.
that's what yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're only
so
so
when was your fifth grade going to be 2 lines still? Or
yeah, that'd still be 2 lines because
oh
they're still going from zero, no abacus to abacus, right? The practice one will be more than 2 lines. The practice one would be 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, maybe go up to high as 7 lines. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on what the activity would be.
I see. So you're having two parts.
Yeah, those are two separate paths.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Mhm.
I see. And so if you're having a practice like for the third grade, then would that have 3 lines?
There wouldn't be, yeah, there'd be, if it was a practice of third grade, they already know their formulas, then they just practice whatever they feel comfortable with. They can practice with 3 levels, 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, no matter, doesn't matter what the line is. So when I do
Okay.
practice, it's going to be a random of whatever the numbers or the activity is.
And how many so you're saying it could go as far as 3 digits to 4 digits or 5 digits, and then you're saying it's going to only be for the practice, is it only going to be 2 lines, or could it be more than that?
No, practice would be more than 2 lines. Practice would be like 7, 8, maybe 9 lines. I don't know. Depend on what my feeling is, but it's going to be more than 2 lines because there's no point of doing 2 lines because two
I see.
lines, 2 lines is what you start off with. Practice is more than 2 lines.
Yeah, I would have to see how everyone feels on that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see, and like it's great to practice. Keep them going until they go into like high school or whatever.
Or
I don't
algebra,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, or algebra, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. If you want to keep your brain active, you could do it as a hobby. But
Mm-hmm.
for Avram as a foundational thing, once he gets the foundation, it doesn't. He doesn't. He's going to see it more in the other upper levels, just because the upper levels don't do anything higher than 2 lines.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have a dog, Lynette?
I do.
Because I just saw this tail go walking by.
Yeah, she is a German Shepherd.
Okay. I'm
Mhm.
not seeing things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see.
I gotta go because I gotta go take this call. But thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
girl.
head out too.
All right.
Alright.
Bye,
Um,
everybody.
Bye,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you